Peace on earth, loved ones. This is your boy, Gemini Moon, the Starseed Healer, your astrologer, your host, intuitive counselor, and energy worker and healer. Um, just want to do a quick video regarding the moon in Capricorn, okay? And I hope that you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are feeling good, and that you guys are seeing the bigger picture, aligning your focus to higher principles, staying grounded, staying in reality, and enjoying your time here on this 3D Earth dimension. The moon is going to be traveling through the last decan of Capricorn today, where it will conjunct Pluto, where it will conjunct Jupiter. It's in its waning phase, it's in its quarter moon phase, third quarter moon, where we're being asked to take responsibility for our energy in a different light. We're being asked to see ourselves in a different way. Capricorn is all about authority. It's all about signatures, closing deals, being on top of your shit, basically. Within Capricorn, you deal with karmic cycles, you deal with lessons, obstacles, you deal with family history, ancestry, not just your own personal family, but the history and foundations and the building blocks of this world. Capricorn is the oldest zodiac sign, so within Capricorn is a lot of wisdom, is a lot of time, a lot of measurement, decay as well, a lot of decay, a lot of death, but also the potential to reinvent oneself. And so with the moon going through Capricorn, there is this sense of a vow. I'm hearing the word vow, a vow that you're making to yourself now to become your best self. The moon is in its waning phase, so, and it's in a half. It's a quarter moon. So when the moon is full, that's when there's energy that is overflowing. It's the fullness. It's the pregnant belly of a woman ready to release its child. And so this is kind of the birth process that we're going through right now. This is the birthing and the releasing and letting go of all those many waters, all those emotions, all that energy, to now really, really birth something new, to step in and nurture something new. We're releasing the old water, we're releasing the filth, we're releasing the toxic energy, and now we're having to step into new energy, new territory. We're having to step up. So this moon in Capricorn is asking us to step up and to really, really use everything that we have to our advantage as a stepping stone. Take all your wins, cut your losses, and move forward. Capricorn can be a energy of stuckness, rigidness, very, very set routines. But then at some point, there's something that has to die, there's something that has to shift, there's something that has to decay so that the new life can breed itself. And so there is this feeling of pushing through, but it's very, very natural. It's a natural bloom. There's something that is coming into bloom. We are coming into our full bloom as people, as individuals, as professionals, as business people, as conscious creators. Everything is co-creation with God. Everything is co-creation with the universe, everything. And so at this point, who do you say you are? What say you about yourself? This is a time to not be so invested in any and everything. You know what I mean? This is a time to really focus and to really make commitments, make marriages with people, make contracts. And when I say make marriages, I mean bonds, tighter bonds with yourself and the earth. And, even cutting certain things loose so that other things something can now grow. So it's funny. I feel like this is deja vu because I feel like I've said all of this. I know I've said all this before, but it's like in this one moment there is something that is coming back around or something. I got some good news. So more on Capricorn energy. Yesterday I got some good news about a job, a work opportunity that I had been waiting for months. And Capricorn is all about your role in life, your public, the public figurehood. Your how you put yourself out there, what your role, what you're giving back to the world, what you're building in the world, your career, as it were, your career. That's how you can summarize Capricorn. It's how people know you, how people identify you in the world, you know, and things like that. So yesterday it was right on time while the moon was waning in its third quarter phase in Capricorn. So definitely my energy has been shifting and getting in alignment, and Capricorn holds the energy of time and wisdom and proper placement, structured building, what's the plan, what's the blueprint. So right now a new blueprint is emerging in you. You are the new blueprint. So once the moon conjuncts, which pretty much conjunct Pluto right now, once it conjuncts Pluto, there's going to be this feeling or this overhead, this over, like some deep, deep insight, a calling, this very, very penetrating core reality is going to emerge. Pluto comes to remove the waste and the trash and the toxicity, and you know it does that by destroying and purifying and purging. Pluto is definitely, you can say fire, because Pluto being the co-ruler of Scorpio with Mars, has that fire element. Pluto is Hades. But there's something that's due. Like there's gonna be some type of a judgment. Pluto corresponds with the judgment card in the tarot. And so there's gonna be this awakening or this feeling or this spiked, I'm feeling it as a third eye connection, like a very, very clear vision, like something that you truly want. Like you're gonna find out what the truth of something is. Pluto comes to dissolve inauthenticity and get to the very truth of something. So there is going to be something that you're going to be forced to see. You're going to be forced to really step into brand new shoes. Like this, it's like this feeling of, okay, like Harry Potter. When he turned 11, Hagrid came to the island that his aunt and uncle and his cousin took him to, because he kept getting all those letters, right? That's the feeling that we're getting, is like, you're a wizard. It's time to step in and go to school. It's time to go to Hogwarts. It's time to go to Hogwarts. So that's the type of judgment, like this final indication of a truth of what the next step, what the next major change and transition is. And then once the moon conjuncts with Jupiter, this is gonna then connect. Like there's gonna be something that connects this back to something in your memory, in your physical awareness. There's gonna be this very, very, very opening of like a portal. Like something is gonna open up, because Jupiter, being the ruler of mutable signs, Jupiter is all about wisdom, is all about adventure, the blessings, our outlook on life, our philosophy. religion. So there's gonna be like this deeper unfolding of a truth, like this deeper unfolding, and it's gonna give you great peace. Like there's gonna be great peace that you find on this path. Like it's about the fact that as you walk this path, continue to walk your chosen path. You're just following the yellow brick road. That's what I'm seeing in my head, is following the yellow brick road. You know, Dorothy with the lion, with the Tin Man and the Scarecrow. Some of you may even find your, like, people along the path who are very friends, like very much your friends, but also very much your mentor, and people who coach you along, because Jupiter does correspond with our teachers, our mentors, our spiritual guides. So it's like being guided on the road. So this is very angelic, you know, a very angelic energy, very much about assisting you on your path. You're gonna find luck. You're gonna find some assistance. So this is beautiful. You know, I'm just sitting in the backyard. Maybe I'll show you guys the backyard. You know, and you know, just sitting in my grandma's backyard, and you know, enjoying speaking to you all about this. You know, um, this is beautiful energy. So thank you guys for tuning into this. You know, the moon's gonna be making well, it is making a square to the sun. So there is charge, this charged up feeling, this feeling of I got this feeling of I can do this, I am doing this, you know, I am, you know, I've signed up for this. There's a certain confidence, a certain very emancipating feeling. This, I'm hearing it. I heard the word just now, clear as day, emancipation. Very much about freedom and freeing you to go to walk your own journey, if that makes sense. Paving a brand new path for yourself, you know, and finding the assistance that you need. So thank you all for tuning into this. This is my love. This is my joy. Astrology gives me peace to be able to interpret these energies and create a brand new world just within my own inner being, and then allowing the outside to do its thing, to change. You know, this is about becoming the change that we want to see in the world. You know, this is about picking a mantra, picking a daily routine, a daily ritual that really puts you in alignment with your goal. You know, one of the things that I do every day now, well, almost every day, is I cook breakfast, whether for myself or for me and my grandmother, because I'm with her in this time of quarantine. And it's helped me to put so many things into perspective, just how I want my life to shape up. Because when you're cooking and you're adding those ingredients, and when you're, you know, you're watching the pancakes cook, when you're watching the eggs, when you're, you know, put that bacon down, it's like, you know, life is like that. Life is whatever you make it, whatever your ingredients are. And I think right now we're having we're having an opportunity, you know, life, God, the universe is giving us an opportunity during this time of quarantine to, you know, create the life that we truly dream of, you know, um, to add the ingredients that we want, you know, so that when we wake up, we feel good about our life. We feel good about the decisions we're making because we know the ingredients we put into it. So the taste is not bitter. It's not too salty. It's not too much of anything. It's perfectly seasoned and balanced to our tasting, to our liking. So everything is everything. Everything has given us an opportunity to manifest our kingdom. So this is good. This is really good. I love you guys. Peace on earth to everyone. Ciao.